Greetings from the land of OP. I'm Rob the OPGamer, and I'm bringing you episode number 10 of my attempt number 5 of my ultra hardcore series. Woo! Number 10. We've hit double digits, bitches. It's been a while since I hit double digits in hardcore, so I'm kind of stoked about that. And today I'm going to do power. I swear to Christ, I've been promising power for a couple episodes. Better power, I should say. So I'm going to get to that. Got a couple things ready to go for that. I've moved my shit, as you can see. Not all of it. I've still got a few bits of stuff in the walls down here. But most of it is now upstairs. And let me tell you what, it took like an hour of real time to get this shit all up here. I swear to God. Don't even have it all in place yet. This is just temporary setup. I just stuck the barrels over there for the time being. Because I haven't figured out how I want to do the wall yet. And the reason why is because the corner of the tower is right here. I can't put a cable right here because, look, this is outside the tower. Oh, shit. I always fucking break that. I don't mean to. But yeah, this is the corner of the damn tower. So I can't put a cable right there. So I have to do something else. What I'm probably going to have to do is leave the barrels where they're at and dig out the wall for the cable. And then there's going to be a little bit of a... It'll look a little ugly, but I just don't see what else I can do with it, really. And of course the barrels will eventually get switched to deep storage units someday. For the time being though, we got barrels, and I need to put more barrels too, but it's a nice big wall. And then I'm going to put the, I don't know where I'm going to put the smelter yet. I'll have to think about that one a little bit. But we're going to get some power going on here, and I'm going to arrange the farms and shit. So here's what's going to happen, is I'm going to come down here. I had a fucking another blood moon, by the way, last episode. This is picking up like an hour after the first episode, or the last episode. Episode 9 just ended a little bit ago, and literally all I did was take barrels upstairs. That's it. That's all I've done. So we're picking up pretty much right on the heels of it, and I had a third fucking blood moon happen, guys. I'm fucking pissed. Blew up this pen, blew up over here, fucking animals everywhere. It was fucking pissing me off. So I'm going to get down here where my current farms are underneath, right? And I'm going to probably need to move everything. So I'm going to grab a bunch of these saplings. And I'm going to grab a bunch of these saplings. I'm actually going to grab most of a stack here. So let me go ahead and just grab I'll just grab a stack, whatever. And whoop. There we go. 3, 4. There. So I got a good bunch of saplings going on here. And what's this guy? This is the carrots. I'm not actually going to be farming carrots anymore, so I don't give a fuck about that. This way, because what I've done is I've built a couple of farming stations. These are from Ender.io, and all it is a couple of those electric steel we built last episode, which is not hard to do in the alloy smelter, and a couple of these pulsating crystals, which is just diamonds surrounded by pulsating nuggets, which is made out of the ingots, pulsating iron ingots, which is just an ender pearl and an iron in the alloy smelter. And then just this Z-Logic controller, which is a zombie head, and some of the solarium and stuff. And I had zombie heads forever, by the way, after that last fucking thing. I didn't even pick up all of them. I just picked up a couple to make the thing, that was it. Did not even give a single flying fuck that happened. So, basically I'm going to move my farm, or rearrange it or something, because what's going to happen is I'm not going to auto-farm carrots, I'm not going to auto-farm wart. I really don't need to. So I'm going to do is I'm going to take these farming stations. I made 4 of them because these 2 will share one, these 2 will share one, and those 2 will share one. And if I'm auto farming instead of manually picking, it doesn't matter. And then I'll make one for the trees. That's why I've got 4 out here. So I'm probably going to leave them all downstairs because there's not a lot of room out here. But I'm going to move my animals up here. Haven't decided where yet. So I'm going to remake the farm and maybe remake the trees, get the power system set up. But first I have to be able to have everything dump into the fucking barrels, because that's important as hell. So I guess we're going to have to do that first. I was going to wait to do that until a different episode, or maybe between camera shots, but I guess we're going to have to do it now. Fuck. So let me go ahead and... I'll just show you guys right now. Here's how I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and just dig straight out through this wall. This whole wall is going to have to come down. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What I'm going to do, basically, is I'm going to get item ducts, and they're going to go like this, right, straight up to the ceiling. And then I'm just going to go ahead and take each thing here. I kind of want to do it in some semblance of some order, so let's do, I guess we'll just do iron right there, and we'll do copper right there, and we'll do tin right there, I would say gold gets used often, so we'll put it right there. Okay. And let's put some stuff that I'm probably not going to mess with too much on top of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, ores are kind of important. We'll go up one more. Silver. Okay, cool. Lead. Actually, I kind of want the lead next to the silver. We'll do it this way. Lead, silver, ferrous, right? Aluminum. Wow, that's some lag fucking spike. Hate it when that shit happens. I have too expensive of a computer for that to be happening. Seriously. Knock that shit off. Probably never use that even. And then we're going to put this here. And then let's put some shit on top of that I'm probably not going to touch for quite some time. I will eventually. Probably. Maybe. Q-Craft stuff. And... oh my god, I fucked up already. I have already fucked this up. So... what else can I put right up there? Salt? No, what's something... yeah. Probably not going to mess with wort too much in the near future. I will eventually need to get wort... you know what? Let's put some crops up there that I'm not going to need. Well, no. Shit. Let's put the wort back here. I'm going to go ahead and put my coal up there. No, not coal. Fuck me. Whatever. I don't even give a fuck. That can go there. And this can go here. But basically this is going to have to all be out one. That way I can have the rip out the wall. The cable's going to be in place of where the wall is now. So that'll be happening. This way I can easily get to all my shit, and I won't have to worry about... God, the lag spikes! So angry. I can't articulate anymore. I've spent 3 hours recording. I'm already kind of tired. There we go. Make sure to wrench these guys because they'll point the wrong way. We want these to always come in the right way. There we go. And then we can do another set right here. What are you doing? Place the pipe. Thank you. Jesus. I'm just going to rage now. It's rage time, guys. By the 3rd or 4th episode in a row, it's just time to rage. That's all it is. So that's how those are going to look. Let me sleep this night and arrange those. I'll be back. Alright, guys. So I got my wall of stuff going on here, and I've got a pipe at the very end. Basically, this is the last available inventory. So if all the barrels fill up, then it should go out here at the very last. And just to double check what it can count, because we're going to put the Tesseract up here, right? So the furthest it can go is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's count downwards. Yeah, because the furthest it can go is it can kind of zigzag down like this until it gets down here, and then there's more to go this way. So this should always be the last inventory that it gets to. So if the barrels fill up, it will trash can the rest. And we have our wall of loot. Very incomplete wall of loot, but hey, I don't have enough barrels to fill it up yet. So this is just what was downstairs, and we're going to go from there. So I do need to make a few other things really quick as well. So before I get to doing too much more, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then we'll be back to finish up this build. So hang on one second, guys. What I hate most about ducking into the Nether is that it makes my hearts reset, so it looks like I've only got a base set of red hearts even though I've got these, and sometimes they reset on their own. Sometimes you have to take damage before it notices. Kind of annoying. For some reason this stopped receiving power, and I'm not really sure what the Ender transmitter was doing that I had on there was doing from last episode, but I went ahead and switched it up with the Tesseract. For some reason those things just aren't being reliable, and I can't really figure out why. They stopped receiving power in my main base as well with my tree farms and shit, so I'm just going to go ahead and stop using them all together. I'm going to have to go ahead and use that investment of diamond because Tesseracts just don't do that shit. And for some, I can't figure out why. Like everything I had, like I had the receivers in the right places, had the transmitters in the right places. Everything looked fine, but it just wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. And I really can't, like, I'll demonstrate over here really quick just at the farm. Like if I get in here and I get down here, and here's the one that's down here. Look, it says holding 0 RF, and it's receiving Ender receiver, rod power 1, and it's plugged in. This was working before, but it's not anymore. So I really don't know why it's not in the least. When I look up here in my wall where it's got the actual transmitter, where I put it a little while ago, It's holding power, but it won't do anything with it. I've tried everything. I tried hooking it straight to the thing. I took this cable out completely, and I hooked that straight to the energy cell. Wouldn't do anything. I removed this, put it back, wouldn't do anything. Removed the other one down there, put it back, wouldn't do anything. This is a transmitter, public spectrum, raw power 1. Nothing's working. I switched this back and forth a couple times, so that sometimes I put it just to default, so it would send and receive just fine. Still nothing. Just does not want to work no matter what I do. So I'm just going to stop using it completely. This guy, on the other hand, he is disabled too, so he should be just fine. This power is also setting to output on the main. If I look down here, it should be sending energy only and receiving nothing. So and that's disabled, but I just switched the Tesseract on there, and it's still not getting anything. So no power transfer is working at the moment, this or the Tesseract. I really can't fucking figure out why. The Tesseracts don't normally do that shit, but this is for some reason. Wireless is working. Wireless is working fantastically. My suit's been kept up this whole time. Maybe it's just because it only wants to send to the wireless. I really couldn't tell you. Let's take him out of there. We'll see what happens. That should have instantly made power drop in this. Nope. Not doing anything. 16 buckets. That's it. He gets power. He's the only thing getting power, and I really don't have any fucking clue. Not a single solitary fuck known. I really don't. These all have power. Coming down their cables, so the cables aren't at fault. Let's put this off and back, I guess. I don't know. I'm not fuck with it, guys. Let me restart my client. Maybe that'll help. Alright guys, so the power transfer was working. It's just with the Tesseract, the power transfer was working. It's just that I didn't have anything hooked to receive the liquid, so I had to set this guy to receive liquid. I kept looking over here at the under tank like it was going to bring something in, even though I had the other one in my inventory. What a fucking retard I am. Motherfuck. I'm such a dumbass. So I set this to sending energy and receiving fluid, the opposite of the one in neither. And if I hook this up, it should just go ahead and boom! So he's going to fill him up. He's going to auto output to him. And the nice thing is that'll give me a nice buffer of both, so we're all set to go there. Bringing in lava, sending out power, we're all set here. And I'm going to just not be using the receivers anymore. So I'll just go ahead and stick them away. Put them away in my backpack anyway. This guy I think I've been using? Yeah, so nuts to that. And I'll put the other one away when I actually take the farm apart as well. So we're doing this now, and I'm going to go ahead and sleep this night. Because, god damn it, it's always nighttime. I should make a Mistcraft world and move into a perpetually day world. That's what I should do. So, now that we got our lava figured out, the reason I wanted to figure out the lava was because I wanted to bring this over here. And I wanted to set this up. Oh, wait, I was going to put it under the floor, I think. Yeah, I left a hole there on purpose. Yay! Here we go. So that's going to always give us lava for the tank, and I am going to get another tank. I was upgrading these tanks a while ago, which is what I was doing, which is the whole reason I needed some obsidian. So we're going to do that, and I need water, which we got over here. So give me a few minutes, guys, to finish up this last thing, and then we're going to. Where did I get a glowstone from? Carpenter. Oh, I removed that. I'll just stick them in the box in here. All right, give me a second, guys. Hang on. Okay, so last thing we need to do, I've got everything rocking and rolling over here, made some obsidian, got everything done there. Last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these Tesseracts, and we're going to stick it here. Boink. And we are going to tell him main, and we're going to tell him disabled, and we're going to tell him receive, send and receive. There we go. Block both of those, so he has to send item and receive items in order for this to connect. It won't connect unless he's on send and receive items. If we set him on blocked, he won't connect. You can see it right here, even though I've got the interface up. If we got him on send items, he'll connect. I thought he wouldn't connect unless he was on send and receive. But he's not sending items. So yeah, send only won't help you because he's supposed to be receiving items. Because things are going to come into the sorting system from here, right? So send items doesn't help. Receive only doesn't connect for some reason. I think it's backwards. A little bit of a derp in the coding, I think. But if you put it on send and receive, then he'll be able to do both, and he'll be able to everything will come in, and then it'll filter down into our barrels. So that's what we want to do. Make sure that this is there, and we don't even have to set the plate to anything because the Tesseract will automatically dump. So everything's going to come in there and get dumped down there. So everything should be hunky dory. So we're good there. Another night to sleep. Jesus fuck. All right, hang on one second, guys. So we need to modify our farms down here, first of all. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get down here, and I'm going to turn off the power. Actually, I don't even need to turn off the power, but I will in a second. I'm going to take this guy out of here. So he's no longer what we want to have happen. So that can go away. I killed a few mobs. What is this? I don't even know what that is. What's this useful for? You? Making a serpent staff, apparently, from Reliquary. Well, I guess I'll keep it, whatever. I don't know if I'll ever do anything with that, but hey, it's there. So, I'm going to take this guy, and we're going to move him off over here. Fantastic. And we're going to be removing all these cables for a few moments anyway. We're going to be putting some of them back and not putting some of them back, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull this all out right here. I don't want any power to come in for a few moments. This is getting removed anyway, so let me put this away, and then that'll be fantastic. Okay, cool. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to get up here. Whoops. There we go. And I'm going to probably need to take apart this block of wood at the moment. So let me do that really quick with my lumber axe. We'll just chop all this shit down. Fantastic. The planter instantly planted us some more trees because it still has a little bit of residual power sitting in it, so that's fine. And I'm going to go ahead and just, I don't know, take out his stings, I suppose. That's going to be a little pain in the ass, though. What? Hey, what are you doing? Wow, that's going to take a few minutes. Hang on, guys. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just make some junky-ass axes out of this Peridot. These farms are awesome, but they have to be constantly given tools, and they will eventually wear through them. We've tried a few different alternatives, and by we I mean Xavier and I in the multiplayer series that we were doing. We tried a few different variants, but nothing really seems to work better than just regular tools, and that's kind of unfortunate because I'd love to put some better, like, Tinker's Construct tools in there that don't break, or something like that, but we haven't been able to find a alternative so far for just using regular tools, so you have to pretty much use regular tools. I was going to try using a healing axe from Extra Utilities, but I don't think that's going to work. Mostly the healing axe doesn't chop wood normally, so I don't think that's really going to do for us what we would want it to do, so I'm not going to go ahead and bother really quick. Let me just fill in this hole really fast here because it's been bothering the fuck out of me ever since that creeper exploded. I like to keep my farmland nice and neat. So, usually what I've been doing is we've been using just regular-ass, like, gem tools, because that's pretty much all they're good for anyway, is just regular-ass tools. So, made the Peridot axe, and this farming station is going to work in a 7x7 radius. I took down both these farms, both these tree farms here. So I'm going to go, or 7 radius, not 7 out from all sides. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. I want to keep a little bit of distance, so let's start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. That's the radius it's going to work out all the way out to here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to get underneath of him, and we're going to dig out a hole really quick here. And that's going to be our new point of operation from down here. So he's right here. Fantastic. Let me get these cables out of the way really quick. There we go. Shift click all the things forever. And we'll cover this up because I don't want mobs down here. And this is going to be, he's a smart farm. He knows exactly what he's doing. He is going to plant things. I guess it doesn't matter if it goes in the host slot or not. He's going to plant things basically. If we look at our compass, let's get up here really quick. If we look at our compass, I'm facing south. Okay, so the southeast and southwest are going to be southwest and southeast. Okay, and then northeast and then northwest. Cool. So what's going to happen is if I tell him on the south side of this thing, I want you to only plant rubber trees on the south side. Awesome. He only holds 16 saplings of each kind. And then we'll take a quarter stack of these guys. And I'm going to say on the north side, only plant oak. Boom. Whoops. We wanted a full 32. My bad. I'm like, you can only... And then I didn't even pay attention. I guess I could fucking math. Do you even math, Rob? Nope. So I can shift-click that in, it'll automatically go up there. I could probably put a second axe in there, that way I don't have to worry about, you know, feeding him. But as soon as he gets power, he's going to plant those trees. So let's get down here really quick. I'm going to go ahead and connect up power. I'm not going to connect power up over there because I don't want that power over there anymore. In fact, all this is coming out. All this cabling is coming out of here. I still have to salvage all the cabling that goes over to my base underground as well. There's a lot of cables that I've got strung all over the place that need to go out, that need to get pulled out of here. I'll do that off camera. Not going to happen right now. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to tell this guy, here's a Tesseract. And what I'm going to do is... Hang on, actually, you know what? Let me, before I commit to this, putting stuff down here really quick, I want to see... Oh, I'm off by 1. Oh, that's shitty. Okay, let's move him over before I do this. Wrench. Yep. Boink. There we go. Much better. The reason I'm doing that is because this is going to be in the center of all these farm areas. See that? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be ripping out all these farms and putting in just a line of these farms. So there's going to be like one here, one there, basically kind of thing. Leave the greenhouse intact. I'm not going to bother messing with the glass. There's going to be a lot of free space inside, but whatever. As long as I've got it kind of centered, I'm okay with it. My brain won't be too crazy on me. So there we go. Now we'll go ahead and put this back the way that it was. We're going to do north for those guys and south for those guys. We're going to take this Tesseract and I'm going to put it probably kind of over here-ish because it's going to want to. I'm going to want him to line up with all the other farms once I actually make them. So I'm going to move him over a little bit. We're going to say ignored. I'm going to tell him send items and block fluid. We're going to receive energy only, and send items only. Cool. And then now what we're going to do is we're going to take some of these guys, and we're going to... Oh, whoop! Why didn't you... Oh, main. Check. There we go. And then we can wrench him to go inwards. So he's sending items only, which will be on the main frequency, so he'll be receiving upstairs. So all the farm stuff is going to come into this Tesseract, and all the energy for the farms are going to come out of it. So we're going to go ahead and do one of these, kind of like we had a second ago up in the farm here. There we go. And one of these, and we'll give him an axe to chop with, and then we're going to go items, and he's going to come out on the green frequency and go in there on the green frequency. That's fantastic. And go. Bam! Planted all the things almost immediately. I need to go get my bed. That needs to be a thing that happens right now. So it's getting kind of dark, but you totally saw how it started planting everything, and it's going to always manage that 7x7 radius. The reason I was keeping current farm ground so I can get underneath of it is because if this guy runs out of power or runs out of a tool, all these will grow up in a solid block of wood, and you won't be able to see the thing unless you chop it down. Cool. So you do need to be able to have access to it. He's got 4 of everything. Now this is a smart farm. What'll happen is he will chop down the trees as they grow. He'll keep the amount of saplings he needs to keep his quadrant full, and he will send the rest of the saplings as well as all the wood and everything else, all the byproducts, all the rubber from the rubber trees and the apples from the oak trees. Those will all get sent down into the Tesseract and be received by our sorting system. So let's go ahead really quick. Let's make a quick test to make sure that the sorting system actually works. I'm going to grab this Tesseract really quick here, and I'm going to set him to main. This is my Tesseract that I'm carrying around for power. Made this last episode or two. Let's go send items, receiving energy, receive only on energy, blocking fluid, sending items, Cool. And I'm going to grab one of these guys, and we're just going to connect that up. And we'll wrench that in. And let's just make sure that this will extract properly and send that shit the way it's supposed to. Oh, yep, cool. I'm going to take these out of here because I don't want those to get sorted, because there's nowhere for those to go at the moment except for the trash can. I don't have like an overflow chest set up yet. So that's going to pull all those out of there. It's going a little bit slow. It kind of sucks, but that's alright. And we'll do the same thing here. And this is going to sort all of our wood, and all of our saplings should go upstairs, similar to the way those are going to be going. So let's go up here and just make a look. Make a look? What the fuck? Let's take a look. I need to grab these bad boys really quick here. Looks like they were done, most of them. I don't stay completely on top of those like I should, but I do, for the most part. So these should be coming in here and filling up. Let's see if any of these numbers are changing. Yep, there's the saplings going up at the top there. So both oak saplings and rubber saplings are coming in into our sorting system. So we know for a fact that our sorting system works, and I am very happy about that. Let's go ahead and move some of this around really quick here, because I've got a little bit extra of each of those now. Fantastic. Awesome, wonderful, amazing, beautiful, fantastic work. So now we got that sorted. Now that we've got that settled, we have a permanent way of getting trees. Oh, that's still sorting. Let's go ahead and set up our power generation, shall we? I'm going to snag one of the... I'm going to do it right in here, actually. This doesn't need to be anywhere in particular, so I'm going to just do it in this wall somewhere. This is going to be where I'm going to bring the power in at, or do the power generation at, I should say. And I'm going to use one of these furnaces for the time being, probably the bottom one, because I don't have the resources I need. I have no diamonds. I need to go mining and get some more diamonds. In the meantime, out of diamonds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up this guy to automatically cook wood into charcoal. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get under here, and I'm going to have to string a cable. Okay, and we're just going to go ahead and pop him around this guy, because I don't want to have to dig that guy out and then replant him. There we go. So we'll just kind of dig around a little bit here, get this... Oh, shit, I do have to move it anyway. Whatever. Alright, so we're going to get our item ducts out of here. I'm going to throw these in my project chest here. This project chest is filling up fast, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, well. So we're going to move those in here. And the way we're going to do this is I'm going to grab my item ducts, and we're going to plant one right there. And I'm going to move this and this for a moment, and I'm going to right click this guy, and we're going to say in and out, okay? And we're going to tell him insert on, let's say, the brown channel, because that's the channel wood's going to come in on, is the brown channel. And then we're going to tell him to extract on, let's say, the black channel, because it's going to be charcoal when it comes out. Not gray. How about gray? And we're going to tell him to always extract, and that'll be good. Signal color doesn't matter because we're not using signal. So he's going to insert on the brown and extract on the gray. I need to also make a filter. So let's look up filter really quick. Basic item filter is going to be just 4 paper and a hopper. So let's make a hopper. Let's just show how I need to cook some more stuff. Luckily, I got my power going again, so that's not hard to do. Grab our chest, and we're going to grab this guy, and we're going to grab this guy, and we're going to go like this. Cool. And the reason we're making a filter is because I need to get some of these to make paper really quick. The reason we're making a filter is because I don't want it to insert the wood and then immediately pull it out again before it actually does anything with it. That's the reason we're doing this. 2, 3. That should be enough. Did I get 6? No, I got 5. Where'd the other one go? Fuck it, whatever. I made a reed farm for a reason there. Alright, so we are going to want to not... Like, when they insert, it's going to bring in wood on the brown channel, and then the wood will be in the inventory of the machine, and I don't want it to then immediately dump it out back into the channel without actually cooking it, because that could happen. And now, before anybody says anything, yes, I am well aware that the Better Furnaces mod are awesome in that you can configure automatically inputting and outputting, but it's just easier and quicker for me at the moment, instead of going and making those, to just go ahead and make the filters and set up the Ender IO pipes, because the Ender IO pipes are so awesome that way. I can't not do this. So we're going to go ahead and go this route, but keep in mind that if that is an option, you guys, if you do decide that you'd rather filter it. I have a bunch of paper. If you decide that you would rather filter it on the, if you'd rather configure the auto input output on the furnace side, that is an option. But you know, you'd still have an issue with your, you would still run into an issue in which you might pull out wood uncooked into charcoal. Cool. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna make this power system its own furnace eventually, but for now I'm just gonna go ahead and use one that's already in place, because I don't have the resources to make another one. So we're going to filter the output side. So on the extract side, we're going to go put this basic filter in here, and we're going to tell this blacklist oak. Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to tell it to whitelist. Let's cook this really quick into charcoal, because I might want to cook something in here at some future point too, if it's not running. So I'm going to go ahead and on the extract, I'm going to tell this to whitelist charcoal. So only ever whitelist. There we go. Only ever pull out charcoal. Don't pull out anything else. Extract only that on that channel. Cool. And then that's how we're going to do that. And then we're going to be bringing in that, but we're going to want to disable this because we don't want to automatically insert into that guy, and we don't want to automatically insert into that guy. And then we can just come straight around here, and then I can put my carpenter block back. God damn it. There we go, and there we go. And then we can bring this over here. Is that? Yeah, that is. Okay, cool. And that is also, so we're going to want to come all the way over to this guy, like so. There we go. So we got our cable in place now. Whoops. God damn it, you fuckers! It's all carpenter blocks. Fucking helps keep the glow outside so I don't get fucking stuff spawning where I don't want it spawning. Yeah, so now we got that in place, and I can bring that up. So he is going to be serving both purposes of inserting wood and bringing out charcoal, so I'm going to have to string him all the way underneath the floor over here. And what will happen is, let's just go ahead and do one of these, I think. No, I'm going to keep him under the floor. Let's just keep this going here, because I have to string it across anyway, right? So let's do this. And then right here, we're going to have to go down and over. There we go. And we're going to be bringing this down from here. There we go. That should have connected. It did. That should have connected. It did. Fantastic. We needed one more. So not there. Whoops. Tyrian block back in place. And the reason we're doing that is because we are bringing underneath... What did I do that for? What the fuck? I'm losing my mind, guys. I've been recording for several straight hours, and I'm just tired. That's all. That's my excuse. I'm going to stick with it, too. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. I'm just tired. So we're coming down here, which is fantastic. And that all connected up. We'll just put these blocks back. Oh my god, I'm so bad. So bad! Okay. Calm down, Drop. Whew! Not quite rage time yet. There we go. So we can bring these here, and then we can have this underneath all the way along here. Fantastic. So what's going to happen is we're going to get back behind the wood barrel. And if we do this, we can see here is oak wood. And we're going to right-click him, and we're going to tell him to insert and output. So he can still receive from the farm. The farm is still going to bring this down, right? But we are going to, on the extract side, we're going to say extract brown and always. So now it should be taking out wood. It should be, but it's not. Hang on a second. What are we doing? Extract brown. Always active on the brown channel output. Okay. These connected all the way around. I guess the problem is this does not insert onto the bottom of this thing. Or I have to configure it to do so. So let's go ahead and use the back of it then. So let's go ahead and disable this. Let's go ahead and grab this out of here. That's going to actually, the cool thing about that is it's going to keep its data. So even though I filtered it already, I don't have to refilter it. I just need to get back here, and we're going to click in the back of this guy. Ender IO pipes, fucking love them. See how they're just connected up there? Can use the same space, and we're going to go to in and out, just like before, and we're going to say insert brown channel. It's going into the bottom. Okay. That is not what we want to have happen. Priority. I guess it's going to have to come into the side then. So let's that's unfortunate. Alright, new plan. I'm going to just adopt this over there and just remake myself a furnace later on. So this can, if you want this to insert into the correct spot, you're going to have to set this up so that it... Fuck, that's annoying. Oh well, this is really dragging on a long time, so I'm going to just try to finish this up in a hurry. We're going to set this up really quick so that we're going to do one of these. Let's grab our item ducts. Let's bring it over from like right over here. And we're going to come out and up. Right here, might as well. We're going to come over and up. And then if I put this down again. Oh, shit, I crashed it. Fuck, that's a carpenter block. Oh, God. Damn it. Alright, so guys, this was going to be, I'm going to call this part 1 of new power. No, it's going to be tree farm, and then this next episode will be part 2 for power. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and close it on the crash screen. Hope everybody had an OB time. Make sure to like, favorite, follow, subscribe, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, /Rob the OPGamer. Peace. Wow, so just a quick side note. I know I already signed off, but I just tried to reload the game and it insta-crashed again. So when you're placing blocks, be fucking really careful, because you know what? Just so everybody knows, I'm going to have to edit my world in like a world editor or something like that, because I just tried to reload it. It instantly crashed again. Carpenter blocks take on the appearance of whatever block is placed inside them. That's why I'm able to make all my carpenter blocks look like the floor tiles, so that I can make them glow as well at the same time for light. That's why I use them, because they're awesome that way. But they do take from you whatever item you place in them, and when I place that hell furnace in it, apparently those mods aren't compatible to do that, because it's dead. This whole fucking thing has crashed, and I cannot get back into my world, so I have to go edit the world. I'm going to have to pull up like MC Edit or something like that and edit the world, so then delete that block out completely to fix it. So it's going to take some crazy-ass fixing, and I'm going to have to do it at a later point, but I just want everybody to be forewarned. Do not make the mistake that I just made, or you will be fucking sour as fuck just like me. And I'm going to go ahead really quick and, you know, oh shit, I never fixed my fucking... I just looked at my recording window. Apparently I never fixed this, so I'm going to fix this really quick here. Hitbox, remove, add. Where is my... There we go. Move up, move up, move up. There we go. That should look good. Fantastic. So, yeah, hope everybody had an OP time watching me fuck this up. Make sure to like, favorite, follow, subscribe, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Don't make the same mistake I did. Peace!